Yeah. Hi guys. Good evening everyone. Yeah guys, please let me know is my voice audible clearly? Yeah guys. Yesterday we have studied about collections, right? What are different types of collections like list, map and sets. Today we are going to discuss about list views and recycle views, how they looks and how we can create a list view and a recycle view. In today's class we are going to know about these things. Okay, give me some time. I will share my screen. Yeah, everyone. I hope you my screen is visible. Yeah. In today's class, we are going to see what our list view is. List view is nothing but a scoreable list of items. Okay. As you can see in different apps, you are using it like social media apps like WhatsApp or Instagram or YouTube. You can see there is no change in data. Okay. Sorry. There is no change in the way of uh, it looks. Okay, the only I will show you with example. Gmail inbox images in mobile. Yeah, like this. Here is same, right? Data is only changing here. For suppose if you want to create this, if you use a normal view or normal text view and image view, we have to create a lot of things, right? So we use here a layout called list view. In that, we only define a single item. This one, this whole thing, first one, Lisa Pike is a item. Okay. In this item, we have a image view and a text view, and here also a text view, and again an image view, and again a text view. Same these things repeated a lot of times, right? How much data we have, that many times this view is going to repeat, right? So here we simply create a item, create a layout with this features, and we will use this layout in every item. Okay, for every user we are going to use same this layout only. I already said you in yesterday class what is a layout is. So in this class, we will discuss how we can create this item and how we can pass the data in this. How can we retrieve the data from the from how we can give the data and how we can fetch the data. We are going to discuss in this class. Okay. For that, here you can see on the screen. First, we need three things here. First one, display what we have to display. Okay, first we have to know about that. Next, we need here an adapter. Generally an adapter is nothing but it will take some input and it will give output as per our needs and requirements, right? For suppose take an charger adapter, right? It will take input like 220 watts something, some current, right, some power, but it will give output as per our needs. According to our mobile, according to our adapter, it will give power according to our needs, right? Same like here, we will give some input, it will convert that into a view. Okay, we will give an what we can say, we will give data, like we will give some names, and it converts that names into views which we can able to see. Okay, next item click, how we can set an click listener on those items. Okay, now as you can see, a adapter converts an array or array list or list or set or map anything, okay, into a view items. We can able to see those. It acts as it just we are going to provide. Okay, it will act as a bridge those data and the view. It will convert into the view. I will show it with one example. We can write, yeah, you are familiar with this, right? I'm going to create new project here and selecting empty activity, clicking on next and giving name to my app, like just see day 4, right? Here some warning is showing the application name for most tabs begins with capital letter. So we are also giving our app name capital letter, and here we are going to name our package we are going to define here. If you have a registered domain, you can use here. Otherwise, you give any unique name here. Okay. Then we are going to use language as Kotlin, and these all things I'm going to leave it as default. Click on next. The Gradle build has started. It will take some time. Let me wait for a few minutes, few seconds. Okay. Until it builds the Gradle, let me show you. Right. Today we are going to create this type of layout. Okay. This one, like how we can put image, how we can put the text views and image views all together, and we can fetch whole data from that. Yeah, our Gradle has successfully completed. Now I'm going to take and test view here as a list view. I'm going to type here list view. Yeah, we have list view. I'm going to place it here, and I will remove this test view. Yeah, here you can see an option called infer constant, which is used to, it will automatically constrain your test view or any view automatically. Okay, if you want, you can manually attach it to all the sides, or otherwise you can simply use this one, it will attach. Okay, yeah, now I am going to name it as list view GDSC, because you will never get confused because of this name. Okay, this is the ID we are going to give. we are giving this id to the list view. Okay, now in main activity I'm going to initialize that list view. List, just I will list view. Okay, find view by id. It is list view. We have to give type here view, and we have to provide the id, right? List view gds. Yeah, it will showing some error. Just do it as on the screen. It will remove the error. Now I'm going to call an adapter, default adapter here. We have an adapter gds. Okay, then you will never forget. 3 main parameters. Okay, first one is context. Okay, I'm going to give here. I have not any item. Android, we have default layout for now. Or dot layout dot and here. Okay, wait, always asking again and again. GDSC MBU, right? I don't know why it always throwing error here. Our adapter, it has imported it already, but I don't know why it again showing us error here. Okay, I will rebuild my project again. So that That error has to be removed. Until then, let me know, is my voice audible clearly? Is my screen visible clearly? Let me know, guys. Yeah, we are getting some error here. Info type T information to info type variable T, where we have used the letter T. Not enough information to info type variable T. Okay, yeah, we have successfully completed build, but I don't know why it will again asking to import our adapter. Not enough information to info type variable T. Okay, I think we have a problem. Here, resource. And write it down. Yeah, guys. Now I hope it resolved the error. Just give me some time. I will check it whether it is working fine or not. Yeah, I have given everything here and here. Okay, let me run my app. I hope it run without any errors. Build has completed, and our app is going to start. Our emulator is going to start. Guys, sometimes the Android Studio will throw some errors, which will don't have any particular reason. So, at, for that situations, you have to rebuild your project, and you will start from first. Okay, if you got any errors which don't have any reason, just erase all the data and start it from scratch, or rebuild your project. Most of the errors, compile errors, are Our app is open right. As you yeah, guys. Now my screen is visible. I will share my screen. Just wait. Yeah, I hope now you can see my screen right. Here, the app is successfully installed on our device on our emulator. You can see the names here which we have given in our code, like Mahesh, Suresh, GDS, MBU. All this list is shown here item wise. Okay, this whole thing is an item. As you can see in this one, I'm going to open this one. It is an layout. Okay, it is a simple layout. I have used an default layout here. In this layout we don't have anything, only we have test view. Okay, that's why we also given only text, right? We also given names only, so we can able to see those names here. If we want to give an image, we can add an image layout here, image view, and we can pass image. We can able to see image, or we can able to, we can, if we want to pass any other data, if you want to pass a name with a mobile number with other details, we can give all those views here and provide the data in this activity. You will get those data here. Okay, if you do this without the using of list view, it will takes time. Okay, it will take a lot of time because we have to provide every view for every individual user. Okay, if you want to show the profiles of every user, if you go for normal views And normal UI design, it takes time to show all the things, to give all the views, and providing IDs and lot of stuff, right? So that we are going to use list view, because that complexity, this will give a very flexible way. List will give us a flexible way to show the uh, all our data in a item wise. Okay, I have not changed anything. Okay, at some time, in some situations, the Android Studio will throw some errors which don't have any basic reason. Okay, just rebuild your project, it will take care everything. Rebuild option is there in build. We have rebuild option here. You can rebuild your project, so that if any method missed in our initial build, it will rebuild our project with all the necessary necessities. Okay, now our app successfully executed. I will run it again, because my screen has turned off last time, so I am doing it again, so that you can see that I have not changed anything. As you can see, this one, this is the default layout we have used. And again, I want to explain this one also. Here we will, by default, we will use on.layout.simple any layout name, right? Why I have used Android here means, Android also have some default layouts. Okay, here you see here, Android will also have default layouts. Okay, so if you want to use those layouts, you should have to name it first as Android. In Android, you are going to resource, in that you are going to layout, in that you are calling this named layout. Okay, if we use our layout, then we will remove this one Android, and we will directly start from a resource. Okay, as you can see, already seen in last class, right? Yeah. Now, what if we want to use an image here and then testable below here? Okay, for that we are going to one more thing here is, we we have used array adapter here, right? In array adapter, it will taking this parameters only, which means we have to pass a items data, right? Which is our data which we want to show. And second thing is a a layout file in which we have to show, and the context, right? What if I want to show an image here and a other type of data? For that, we have to create our own adapter. We are not going to use this other adapter class. We are going to create a class by ourselves. Okay, in that class we are going to provide our own variables, and we can give as per our needs. Okay, so let me start that process. I will minimize this emulator. I'm going to create an item view here in layout. I'm going to create a I'm going to name it as list view item GDSC, so that you never get confused. Yeah, we have a layout file. In this, I'm going to give, I will open palette, an image view in this one. Okay, and test view. Yeah, in this you have to, if you use this like this, it will take a whole screen for only one item. Okay, for this problem I'm going to minimize its height. As you can see here, it's a parent match parent, right? I'm going to wrap content, which means it will uh, take the space, uh, as you can see, according to the items you have provided. Okay, according to views, it will minimize the space to the items. Okay, if you give match parent, it will take whole screen. Okay, if you wrap content, how much content it has, that much space it's going to take, right? This type, I'm going to provide a custom adapter to get the data from our activity, and it will provide this convert the data to the views and store it in this layout, and it will show all the one by one in this layout file. Okay, I'm going to create a custom adapter here. For for that, I'm going to, in this under new, I'm going to create a Kotlin file, right? I'm going to name it as our GDSC adapter GDSC. Okay, adapter GDSC. Here we are going to override some methods, and some we are going to provide some variables here. I will explain all these things one by one. Let me write first. Here I'm going to give variables, which is type of context, and again private value. I'm limiting has data, which is type list with strings, right? That is what we have here, right? We have a list of names. Okay, now I'm extending it with the base adapter. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to name it as a context variable I have created, and another one is data. Okay, which is type of context, and this is type of list with strings. Okay, I'm extending this with a base adapter. I In previous classes I have told you why we use this semicolon, because all these methods and variables in this base adapter class are going to be used in our adapter GDSC class. Okay, all these functionalities will be able to access from this adapter GDSC class when we extend it. Okay, now it's showing some error, right? Just place your mouse on that, you will get some suggestions. Click on implement members. You have to select all these things. Okay, it will by default select all the methods. Okay, click OK. It will automatically return all the methods for us. We have to edit, or we have to change these methods according to our needs. And first we have to get count method, which will get count in our list. We will retain, we are using list, right? For that, the name of our list is data, right? As you we have mentioned here, data dot, we are used a list. For that, for item count, we have to give size here. Okay, if you use array, you have to give length in that place. And next, get item. These all are methods, right? As we all already know, these are the methods of class base adapter. We are going to change these methods, we are going to override these methods according to our needs. Okay, how how came I know we have to edit all these methods means, I will explain that. You are no need to by heart all these things. Okay, I will give one way of learning so that you can learn them easily without by hearting everything. return. Here I'm going to return get item, right? For that position. Okay. Here we have to get item ID, which is nothing but a position. Here also it is nothing but an index value. Okay. Position. It is an int value. Data index value here. We are passing position, which is nothing but an index value. Okay. Here we have to get item ID, right? In list we are familiar with the list, right? In list the item ID is nothing but the index value of the list. Okay. Index value of the item of the list. Okay. Here we have to return that ID index value, right? But it may sometimes get too long, so I'm going to write too long function here, too long method. Next, this is the main method. In this method only we are going to create our view. Okay, in this method only we are going to convert our data into the view. Okay, for that I'm naming it as variable view equals to convert view. If it is possible, just convert that view. If it is not possible, just give a layout inflate dot from. We have to pass here a context, which is context. Now we have to inflate our view. Inflate r dot layout dot what we have named our layout list item GDS, right? Here what is this name? List view item GDSC, right? So I'm going to mention it here, list view GDSC, right? Now we have to give parent here. You can see on our right, I will show you. Whenever you write this class, it will suggesting you with parameters. Okay, you don't need to remember all those which parameters we have to pass. It will suggest you. Okay, according to that you can give your parameters. First inflate, it will asking for resource file, right? For that I'm giving r.id dot what I have again forgot a list view, right? List view item list view item, sorry, we have to mention here layout. Okay, not id, list view item GDSC. Next parameter it asking about root, which is the root parent here. Here it is a parent, which means the root layout, which is the root layout, it is a parent here. Next, attach to root, no, we are not going to attach it to root, so I am giving it as false. Okay, now we have what we have done here is, firstly we have created a variable with the name view. Okay, in that we have used the convert view, which is nothing but it is a view. Okay, if it is not have any view, then it will inflate our layout file, right? As you can see main activity also, we will set content view, right? It will inflate this. Okay, inflate this main activity main to fetch the data from the source. Okay, you can simply remember it has, you can convert the data into the views. Okay, here we are provided our layout file, and we are giving it as parent, and attached to root we are giving it as false. If you want to clearly understand what this all means, give it as true, then observe what changes you are getting. Okay, from that you will understand clearly. Now I'm going to explain you how we can provide the data to our views, right? Now I'm going to name it a variable text equals to, normally what we will do, we will find our text, right? Find view by id, we will use this method, and we will initialize with our id, right? But here we are not able to use find view by id, because first we have to mention in which view you are going to use that, right? For that I am writing view. Now you can able to use find view by id. It is a text view, right? I'm going to mention text view, and next r dot id dot what we have given here. In this, the idea of this is image, and this id is text view, right? So I'm using both one here, text view. Okay, next image equals to view dot find view by id. Here image view, right? Image view r dot id dot image view. Okay, now you are going to give the data to the text view. Okay, txt dot text equals to what data you are going to provide, the data which is on the list, right? So the data I have named the list as data, and according to the position it should retrieve the, so I'm giving position index, which is nothing but an index, and I'm returning this view. If you need to fetch the images also from this list, if you can give both name and images as well, but I am leaving it with a single this image only with all these items. Okay, now we have successfully completed this get view method also. I hope it will work. Let me run our app first, then I will explain it again so that it will clarify all your doubts. Sorry guys, it will not work because we have never called that adapter gdsc in our main activity, right? It will showing this because here we are used this predefined adapter, default adapter. So I'm going to comment it out. We will use same data with our custom adapter also. Yeah, for this same thing, adapter equals to, I am here going to use our adapter, which is adapter gdsc. What it will going to ask, you can see here, it will asking about context parameter, and next it will asking about data, which is a list. Okay, first for context I'm going to give this. For data I'm going to provide items data. Yeah, now same as previous one, lv dot adapter set this adapter ad. Okay, now I hope it will run fine. Yeah, as you can see, we can see all the images and a text view. You can design it as per your needs. This is a simple one. I have not wasted much time on design, so I have used a simple design, just an image and a text view. You can provide another image, you can provide a text. Same, you can see it is a scrollable. Okay, let me give more names. Let me rerun this. Yeah, as you can see, it is scrollable. Okay, just like an YouTube app or any other app, okay, which uses list view. Okay, same like an Gmail app. Here you can design it like customer adapter again, so that you will class. Why we create our custom class? We give our own variables, okay, own variable types. For that purpose we are going to give a custom adapter, okay. Here we have created our custom adapter with the name adapter GDSC. In that I have given two parameters. First one is context and second one is data. If you are going to use images, you can use an another image set, image list, and provide here another list of images, okay. And I have extended it with a base adapter. Okay, what happens when we extend our class with a base adapter? You know very well, which we have discussed in previous class as well. The functions and the methods and all the variables are accessible in adapter GDSC class also. Okay, we can able to access those methods and variables in adapter GDSC class also. Okay, here this methods we are not going we have not provided this method. This all methods are from this base adapter, okay. We are overriding these methods according to our needs, okay. Why we have overridden these three methods only means we have to use this is the rule. But I will show you how we can get to know about this, why we have to override these three methods only, these four methods only. I will explain it in a few seconds, okay. And here we have get count method, right, which is going to count our uh, items, okay. For that we here we are only used a list, right. For list we have to use dot size to get the know what this count of the data. We have used dot size. Get item, which is in that position what item we have, what data we have. For that, as you all know, we have to access the data based on index value, right. We have access the data. And next one is get item id known as index. For that we have to return position. I have used too long, okay. Next, this is the main method we have. Here we have position variable and a convert view variable, which is nothing but a view, and which is a parent, which is nothing but view group, okay, which is extended it with view, okay. All these what we call methods are comes under this one, okay. Here I have given a variable with view. If it has a convert view, which is nothing but a view, it will return that view. If does not have any view, it will create it, okay. Based on this information, it will create a view. Which all these views are going to accessible by using the anything, any kind of going to set a set click listener. Then also you are going to use this view variable only, okay. For any images, for everything, if you want to access anything from that, from this layout, you are going to, you have to use this view, okay. So I'm going to give it one more thing. What if we click on any variable? Okay. For that also we have to use view dot set on click listener. You know, you are familiar with these things, right? As we already discussed in last class. What we have to do when user clicks on that view means I'm going to show it toast. You know already about what a toast is. First, it needs a context. I'm going to give it a context, which is nothing but this view. And I'm going to provide text like you clicked on this item. Which item? We can provide it with our index value, which is here, position, right? Yeah, I hope it works fine. Let me run our app emulator. Yeah, we have with our element site. I'm going to click on this one. You can see if you here. Yeah, guys, you can see you clicked on this fourth item. I'm going to place here th so that it gives a proper meaning. Yeah, for first item, fourth means fourth, right? I have not given a proper sentence here. Okay, place it here. Item 3, item 4. Let me rerun our app. Yeah, now I have clicked on this. You have clicked on this item 3. Okay, you can see our uh, touch also it will taking. You clicked on item 0 on this item 0. Okay, like this you can also click set a click listener so that whenever user clicks on this you can show any other activity or any data as per your wish. Okay, for now I'm just showing a toast here. Okay, you click. Okay, guys, I hope you understood this one. Please let me know in the comment in the chat section, guys. If you have any doubts, please ask. If you don't have any doubts, please say no. If you have any doubts, ask here. If you don't have any doubts, say no doubts or no anything so that I will continue the class with other topic. If you have any doubts, please let me know. I will explain it again. Let me stop my screen share. Yeah, guys, please let me know if you have any doubts. I will give you 10 more seconds. If nobody reacts, I will take it as no doubts and I will continue the session. Yeah, guys, we have seen this one, right? We have used this adapter also, and we also used the custom adapter also. We have used in this section only. We can create customer adapters by creating a model and a class. Example, my adapter, which extends array adapter. Here we have used base adapter. We can use array adapter also, but in array adapter we only use array stuff only. So I have extended with a base adapter, which is a base for every adapter. So I have used that class. Okay, we can pass our string array to my adapter like this. Like this, you can pass it as I told you, right? In today's class itself, we have created our own custom adapter like GDSC adapter, and we have given a. It will ask two parameters. First one is context, which is this, and the second one is the data. Okay, you can provide a list here. Again, we will set the adapter. Okay, distribute dot adapter equals GDS adapter. We will. I think you got the idea what this adapter means. It will take the input from the main activity and it will convert that data into the view. Okay, create an app using list view custom adapter. We have already created it. Next, we have recycle view. This list view and recycle view both are same, but recycle view is just a better version of list view. Okay, everything looks same in list view as well as in recycle view, but In recycle view, it's just a flexible way of doing an list view. Okay, in list view, memory is directly proportional to the number of items. As we can take a simple example, if you are going to store 1,000 names, okay, for that, if you use list view, it will create 1,000 view items, okay, which will occupy a lot of space, right? Lot of memory, right? If you scroll it up, you have already created views, right? I will show it. As you can see in this example, if I'm going to scroll it up, the Mahesh goes up, right? And this one and this one also, this all the things have occupied space already. But if you move upwards, the again new items are coming from downside, right? Because we have a lot of data, but the views which are going upside are not going to be removed from this memory. Okay, it will stay there only. By this process, it will occupy a lot of space. If you have a lot of items, lot of data, it will occupy a more space. Okay, for this problem we have came with this recycle view, which will not store any views. When we scroll up, it will completely delete the view, delete the data from that view, and it will reuse that same view from the below. Recycle view solves this problem by recycling the existing views, hence saving up on memory. We simply update the adapter in recycle view to an adapter that is capable of recycling the views. Simply, we will I will show it with this one only. We don't have book or pen, right? I don't clearly explained it. Yeah, I will try to explain with this example only. If we move it up, the Mahesh item, right? This will goes up, but it will not removes the data. It will stores in that memory only. Okay, like this, the memory occupation of memory increases a lot in list view. Okay, and again the list view creates the views at a time. Okay, it will create all these views at a time only. Okay, whereas if you use recycle, whenever we scroll it up, it removes those two views which gone upside, right? It will remove those two views and it will convert again. It will take that views again to the below, and it will fetch the data from the data source, and it will show it again same the two views. It will store two views upside and it will store two views downside. Okay, it will recycle all those. When we move upside, it will take that view to down, and again it will show. It's like cycle. Okay, it will uh, moves around. Okay, in recycle view. I hope you got the point. We will nowadays we are going to use recycle view only. We are not going to use this list view. So, but it is a basic fundamental thing, so that's why I have explained this all those code. But in recycle view, I will explain why I have used these methods only for this type of answers. I'm going to explain it right now by using recycle view. Justly, we use all these things because the Android Studio, the developers of Android Studio have a documentation, right? Through the documentation only we have to do all these things, right? How we are going to use this Android Studio, all those things are already retained and stored in their documents, right? We are going to use that documents to create our apps. Okay, now just go to any browser you want. Just write, we are going to create a recycle view here, right? So I'm going to write recycle view Android docs. Here you can see create dynamic list with the recycle view. I have clicked on this. You can see all the fundamentals if you want in that first link. But I'm going to create here, right? So If you want, you can what read all this information. This is very clear. You will not get in any YouTube video or any course. Okay, this is the main thing. Whoever developed Android Studio, they are written these docs, right? So it is crystal clear. Okay, if you learn Android Studio, just go through this docs only, you will get all the data. Okay, here you can see our code, all the code is available here. Okay, this item view also, and this okay, we have also a sample apps. Now what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to create one more new activity, right, with an empty views as usual. I'm going to name it as recycler view GDSC. Okay, I'm leaving all those things as default. Click on finish. Gradle page sync is started and finished has been. Okay. Now we have this activity recycle GDSC XML file along with this recycle view GDSC.kt file, right? I have already told you the combination of these two files is known as an activity. Okay. Here, what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to take recycle view, as you can see on the screen. I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to constant it with this infer constants. It will automatically constant it. Yeah, the idea of this is id of this view is recycle view. Okay, now I'm going to call it here val recycler view. The spelling is wrong, I know about it, but I'm not going to give you an exact name. GDSC equals to find view by id, which is nothing but a recycle view type, and we have to mention here id recycler view. Okay, yeah, now I have initialized this recycle view, right? So what data we are going to store in this recycle view? Okay, I'm not going to write on my own. I will everything I will copy and paste it so that you can get how we can do. Okay, here first and foremost we are going to use custom adapter here also. Okay, I will explain this code also. Whenever after writing, after running our app, I will just copy it from here. You can know why I have used it in list view, because in that also we have all these type of documents. So I have read over all those documents and came to know we have to override four methods to create our list view. Okay, now also I'm going to create a new class with our custom adapter. Sorry, I'm not going to do Java class, I'm going to create Kotlin. Which name? This name I'm going to give here, custom adapter, right? I'm going to give that name itself, custom adapter. Yeah, I'm going to paste all those code here. Okay, after pasting your code, just you have to import all the classes which is required. Okay, you can see it, recycle view is an unresolved. Just click alt plus enter, import recycle view. It has imported it. Next we have to import view, import view. Next we have to import this test view class. Next view good class. All this we are going to import. This one only we have to create according to our needs. Okay, everything, yeah, we have cleared all our errors. This will, I will going to create this one text row item. You can name it as per your needs. In variables, I'm going to create new layout file. I'm going to name it as recycler item view. Okay, item view. I'm leaving all those default things. Yeah. Here I'm going to place same in that type. Here also I'm going to place a text view. Okay, I will constant it using this one, and the height of this constant layout should be wrap content so that it will occupy as per the content it has. Come to this one. Now your layout here. What I have named recycler view item view, right? I will give in this name here. Yeah, I hope it will work. And I also copy this main activity here. You can copy this item view also, but I'm not going to do that right now. I have created my own item view. I have copying this, what we call this data. You can also provide on your own. I have pasted here. Here, this is no need. We already provided it with our recycle view, right? Here we have to give our recycler view GDSC, right? Custom adapter. Let me run this app, but it will open in other activity, right? We have already, I will run it so that you can know what's really happening, whatever. Okay, launching device, it has launched. It will show list view, right? It will show list view. We have created it in another activity, right? We have to move to that activity to access the activity to view, to see that activity. For that, I'm going to change this main activity layout. Okay, I'm going to main here on the right. I'm done. Right here, this should be below this one. Okay, it should be up. I'm going to give it as 20, not 20, 50. It should be okay. Yeah, here we have button. That's it. It will not going to look good, okay guys, but for demonstration purpose I'm going to use simple design. When we are going to create our project, there we are going to use professional level designing. Okay, in main activity I'm calling that button here val button equals to find view by id view button it is, and the id is button only. Okay, whenever anybody clicked on that button, which is val, I'm going to name it as open equals to indent. In indent we have to pass this, and next we have to give an activity name in which activity we have to move. We are going to use recycler view GDSC. Here we have to give class.java, right? Class.java. Yeah. Next we have to start our activity, which is open. Yeah, I hope it will work fine. Let me see. I will change the text. Now this is open recycler view. Yeah, I'm going to run our app. We have set to this adapter, right? Nothing has worked because every time I'm going to making this mistake only. I am written it has whenever we start this activity, it will run this code. But what I have to do here is whenever user clicks on this code should be run. Okay. Now we will go to see a list view here with a button to open recycle view. I will let me zoom, not this much is enough. Yeah, here you can whenever see this list view, right? About this thing, if you ask this, you have to use a linear layout manager. Okay, to set which type of layout you are going to use. You can show it in a linear wise or you can show it in a grid layout view. You can use set as per your needs. Okay, for that I'm going to use layout, in which we have to show our layout manager is, I think it is equal dot layout manager equals to which type I'm going to use here as linear type, linear layout manager. Okay, we have to pass something here. Yeah, context we have to pass. I will simply say this. Sorry, my system going to stuck. Yeah, this. Yeah, let me rerun my app. Run app installation field, suggestion action, retry. What happened? Yeah, now it will running. I hope now our app should work fine. Open. Yeah, we are getting crash. We're doing some mistake here. Let me rerun my app. Let me see what error we are getting so that we can modify. Could not terminate the existing process for okay, just rerun it. You can able to see our list view properly. What's happening with our this one? Okay, I'm going to use our logs so that we can see our error. What's happening here? Our app going to crash here, right? Why it's happened? Because here you can see find v by id must not be a null, but we are getting a null value with find v by id. Why we are getting, from where we are getting this one? Yeah, let me see. In our item we have created this one, right? Which is nothing but it, not this one. For recycle item view, what is this idea of this one? Sorry, my laptop, I will minimize this one. What is the idea of this test view? Test view 2, right? But in our recycle view adapter, in custom adapter, Here we have given our text view which is not accessible from that class, right? Here we are going to give text view 2. Okay, now I hope everything got fixed. I will rerun my app. I hope now it will run properly. I will also use logcat again, so if any error occurs it will show us. Yeah, now we don't have any errors. We can able to see our view here, right? January, February, March. In this way you can able to create your own adapter. You can create your recycle view using your custom adapter, right? Let me explain the code here first. Similarly as list view, we are going to uh, override some methods in this recycle view custom adapter also. Firstly, we have provided with a data set, okay, which is type of array. And next, we have set our custom adapter dot view holder. Here we have new one with view holder, which is the main purpose of this view holder is to recycle our views. Okay, it will not going to store all our views proper. Not going to store in the memory. It will recycle our views. For that purpose, we are going to use this view holder. Okay, and next coming to class view holder, we will have these things, which is firstly we have defined our text view, which is known type of text view, and second we have initialize this uh, what we call init method. We are going to use whenever we are going to initialize any variable or any text views, anything we will initialize in this method only. Okay, next we have three main methods. First one is on create view holder, next one on bind view holder, next get item count. Right? Same in the as I said in list view, these all are in reverse way. Okay, in list view we will find first get item count method. We will override get item count first. In this we will count our data size at last. Okay, the functionality should be same in list view as well as in recycle view. Okay, a new class here which is view holder, which will use it to reuse our view created. We are going to use that views again and again. Okay, this one also we are same in that one. In list view we are also created a view here with the layout inflator, same like that, but we are going to use view group in context. Okay, inflate same we are going to provide a layout, and we are going to provide a parent here which is known as view group, and attached to it here also we are going to put it as false. We are going to return in the list view, we are going to return only view, right? But here we are going to use this method view holder of view. Okay, I hope you get the point. In the main activity also, in recycle view activity also, you have to provide the layout manager here. You have to provide a which it is a linear layout manager, or it is an or we can relative layout or grid layout. You have to provide here. This line only changes here with the list view and recycle view. Okay, and in our custom adapter, the holder class will come to place. Okay, I have run the app, right? I will show it again. Yeah, same in test in list view. You can also use an image view, and you can design it as per your needs. You can edit this list view item, not recycle view item. This layout page, okay, as per your needs. I will simply show it with only one test view. You can use it. You can design it as per your needs. Then you can see a proper app like this list view. We have seen previously. Okay, it will not removing. Rerun my app. Yeah, in this way you can see how we have created this list view. You can also create the recycle the same like this with some design. Okay, but we are going to use recycle view only. Okay, we are not going to use list view anymore because list view occupies more space. As I already told you, the list view will occupy more memory compared to recycle view because recycle view uses views only, but whereas l- list view will use a lot of memory because it will not going to use it will not going to recycle views. Okay, it will set the data, it will fetch the data at a time only. Okay, if you have 1,000 values in your data, it will fetch those 1,000 values and set the views to that 1,000 values. Okay, whereas recycle view will take the data based on the item and it will recycle the views. Okay, because of that we have used recycle view. For that reason we are using recycle view more than list view. Okay, in today's world we are only using recycle view, but in today's world we also have Jetpack Compose. Okay, in Kotlin we have Jetpack Compose, which is used to create UIs, user interfaces, without this XML file. Okay, by default you can write your UI code here only. By writing this compose method here, you can able to write your whole UI code in this in this file only. Okay, .kt file only you can able to write your whole code. Okay, how we can write that whole code, how what a Jetpack is, we will discuss in our next class. In today's class I'm binding it here. Please let me know if you have any doubts. Yeah guys, please let me know if you have any doubts. If you don't have any doubts, please comment message in chat box with no or no doubts. If you have any doubts, please ask. Guys, please respond with yes or no. If you understood, please type yes. If you are not understood properly, please let me know where you have stuck. Okay? If you have not understood anything, please let me know. I will explain it again. Otherwise, we will close our section here only. Yeah, guys, in tomorrow section, we are going to start Jetpack Compose. If we have time, we will start our project also. Yeah, guys, now I'm going to close this section. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask. I will hear 20 more seconds. Please let me know if you have any doubts. Otherwise, I'm going to close this section. Okay. If you have any doubts, please ask. If you don't have doubts, you can leave. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Somebody has typed yes, Charit. What it means understood, or if you have any doubt, If you have any doubt, just comment a line, comment your doubt. I will ready to explain it. Understood? Okay, okay. If you understood everything, you can leave the meet right now. We will discuss other things in our next class. If you have any doubts only, stay in the meet. If you cleared everything, you can leave.